Well, good morning. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Got lots of hot coming our way for today. How long we stay how high, it's going to have everything to do with who's lucky enough to get some showers. Yesterday, those showers were a little bit fewer and farther between. Going to have another day just like it today, and that means more temperatures for more of the afternoon, probably into the mid-90s, and that's the air temperature. Mix in the humidity, and it feels even higher. So look for lots of hot and humid today. What could help out? Some showers, and I think there'll be some. But like yesterday, not nearly as many as we had earlier on this past weekend or last week, and that's what was helping to keep things a little bit more tolerable. So I know we get tired of the rain, but if we don't get those afternoon showers to cool things down, long duration hot's what's staring us right in the face. We're at 75 in Tallahassee, we're at 76 in Valdosta, we're at 72 this morning in Thomasville. We're going to find all the temperatures in that range. Got those dew point numbers up over 70 again, and not too much wind out there, but enough where I haven't seen too much thick fog yet this morning. Almost all of the temperatures in that 72 to 76 range. Quincy's at 73, Perry's at 74, Bainbridge at 72 degrees, it's 73 in Moultrie, and then Panacea steps in at 81 this morning. Here's that breeze. If there is one, it's going to be more from the south, and it's generally less than 5 miles per hour. So far, those visibility numbers all better than 7 miles. I see some organized energy way off to our north and west. That's where it's going to stay. This next boundary going to get shunted around our part of the southeast. Our big weather player, still that big Bermuda high, and it likely will continue to be so for several more days. Now, a little bit of energy in the middle part of the atmosphere tries to get here tomorrow and Friday. So maybe we can bump those rain chances back up a little bit. We start to bring in some of those additional ingredients to give us a couple of those pop-up showers. The more of those that we get, the better chance we have to calm down some of the hot. Now, it's not going to change any of the humid. Icky, sticky, gross out there for the next several days. It's June. That's what happens. And I do see on Futurecast some showers trying to get going by 3, 4 o'clock. So the more showers we get in the more places, the better chance we have to knock those temperatures down once they get to the mid-90s. You see, though, as we get to maybe Thursday, here comes a little bit of that mid-level energy and maybe a better chance to trigger a few more showers, but likely not until later in the afternoon. So lots of hot first, and we'll see how much can hold together as we get to Friday. Now, how much of that energy is left? Can those sea breezes kick up all those showers? These are the things that we'll be watching for the end of the week. It all leads to decent chances for afternoon scattered showers, but we just have to remember the scattered showers mean not everybody gets wet, and those of us that don't spend a lot of hours with the really high temperatures, and that's probably what we're looking at for each of the next few afternoons. As far as the tropical weather goes, there's still a whole lot of nothing going on. The Gulf all quiet, the Atlantic all quiet. I see some areas of disturbed weather in the Caribbean, but nothing that's taking any kind of tropical shape, so nothing that stands out to me, at least not yet. We'll continue to keep our eyes on that for you. On the Gulf today, winds basically out of the south up to about 10 or 15 knots, seas 1 to 3 feet, and a light chop in the protected waters. Let's bump that UV index up past an 11 to the extreme levels. So now we're talking 15 minutes tops. Unprotected skin's going to burn out there. Make sure you get the sunblock on, and don't be afraid to reapply. 70s, hazy sunshine, warm and muggy this morning. This afternoon, still that hazy sunshine, more hot, more humid, more mid-90s. That will feel probably close to 10 degrees hotter than it is. So we start getting to 93, 94, 95. It's going to feel like it's closer to 105 out there. Now, some showers will try. Then they'll fizzle, and it stays real muggy again overnight. A lot of us will be in the mid-70s tomorrow morning. And here we go. We continue on Thursday and Friday. Maybe we can bump those rain chances up a little bit. I think we can. So let's hope for some temperatures that stop in the low 90s instead of getting as warm as they're going to get today. But I do still think that humidity will make it feel hotter than it is. And remember that the showers are going to be scattered, so not everybody's going to get them. I do still see opportunities for showers over the next 5 days, but they're not as great of opportunities as we had maybe over the previous 5 days. So that's why we're expecting more hot. Add to it the humid, and that means lots of hours of uncomfortable.